All hail Shadow! Hello. Hello, everyone. Oh, sorry, Void. Bye. See you later, Void. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for being here. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. For those of you who are new watching, whether it's live or for the VOD, my name is Syhr, and welcome to... Generations! Welcome back, everybody. Hello, hello. Have a good stream. Thank you, Void. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And unless you only got 4 beans. Oh, Chris only got 4 beans. Rip. that is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Alessia says, Shadow. Yes, Shadow. Yes, we are here playing Shadow Generations today. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you guys so much. Okay, then I should be good to go now. Alright, we should be set. Oh, and boop, there we go. Voila! Feels good to be back playing Shadow Generations. So yes, hello to Alessia, hello to Void and Chris, and of course, shout out to Beast. Thank you for stopping in real quick, Beast. Even, I'm sorry that you have to perform at a baseball game, but I hope you do well and succeed. Get to home! Get to home base, why don't you? This cat is very sleepy today. Your mom gave her a bath, so now she's laying on you. Your cat enjoys baths. That's a new one. That is a new one. But yes, welcome back. Oh my god, it's Friday. The weekend is here. The cat, okay, your cat does not enjoy bats. Okay, it is a regular cat. Okay. The cat was forced to get a bath. Literally has twice and kept meowing. Oh, the poor cat. Cat's like, please stop this madness. Hello, Yarin. Welcome to the stream, Yarin. Hope you're doing good. And I see you got the green text color there, thanks to Endless, you got gifted a membership for a month. Endless gifted 2 subs, or like memberships. So, Yaren, you got one, and then Gabku got the other. Since when? Since the last time we streamed. I don't know. I didn't realize that you could just randomly gift memberships on YouTube also, kind of like what you can do with Twitch. And yeah, you got the luck of the draw, because for YouTube memberships, it just randomly chooses a person. Yes, W to Endless, and Yaren thanks Endless. Yes, we appreciate that from Endless, yes. So, enjoy your pina colada. And speaking of memberships, there may or may not be something for me to announce possibly sometime next week. Maybe. So, I'll let you guys know about that next week. Let's see, says, my dad had surgery on his shoulder on Wednesday. See, it might not go horse riding? Aw. Hope your dad feels better and recovers from his soldier surgery. Did it happen while he was playing football? Let's see, says, ooh, lore. Lore in the future, yes. I also do want to also get out of the way and say that I'm going to have to, unfortunately, reschedule tomorrow's stream, because it's Father's Day weekend and family are coming in town to visit, so I'm going to have to postpone the Jurassic World Evolution 2 stream, and I'm thinking about doing it on next Friday, since I'll get off work early at 2 o'clock next Friday, so I'm going to have to reschedule our dinosaur stream to be next Friday. And Yaren, you joined the Discord? Okay, then, yep. Fizz will need to give Yaren the membership role. Did it? Awesome. Yaren, you get to see an exclusive that I had announced. For members only so far. Let's just say, no, he went after work kind of the day there because bad posture might have surgery to your spine because it's bent. Uh-oh. Well, I hope that gets fixed. And yes, Yaren, you have to read the rules and then click the beach emoji to get access to the other channels, and then you'll be able to see the bungalow members section. Don't get angry for your bad posture, you can't help it. Well, I mean, Fizzy has also said to me before about, like, her own posture. So, you see it, thanks, you're welcome. Enjoy, enjoy. Fizzy says my posture's terrible, see? See, it's not just you. It's Fizzy, too. Twins. Totally. And thank you for the 5 likes already, everyone. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you guys so very much. Boy, oh boy, we haven't even started a gameplay yet. It's the artist shrimp back. That should be an actual term for it. That should be a medical term. You got artist shrimp back. Then everyone goes, I have what? Yes, that's what you have. Thank you for the 6 likes, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Alright. So we are here, of course, to continue playing Shadow Generations. We have already finished the story mode, of course, for both Sonic and Shadow, for both of their versions of Generations. And we're kind of just going through both versions of the game for them. to try to get to 100% completion. So we're going to go back into Doom Zone. Ooh, spooky. It's all red. And there's Radical Highway. It's your first time seeing Shadow Generations? Oh my god. First time for everything. It is a lot of fun. Red blood. Amazing. Unlike Sonic, Shadow can double jump. Since Shadow's version of the game plays a lot more kind of like Frontiers, Shadow like moves really well. Meant to go soon though because of the time. That's alright. I appreciate you for being here, Alessia, for the short time that you are here. And thank you again for the 6 likes. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much. So, as far as things to complete, I know... Yeah, we got S ranks for pretty much all of the levels. Oh, I needed to do the hard modes for the bosses. Oh boy. We'll probably be doing that tonight. Memphis should still probably be the easiest one. And we need to get S ranks for Radical Highways Act 1 and 2. We already got S rank for Double Doom. Yeah, there's also hard modes for the bosses. We'll probably fight Memphis first, I think. Or we could go through chronological order and fight the Bio-Lizard first. And hello, Chicken. Welcome to the stream. How we doing? Is Memphis Shadow's brother or something? He's... Not really. I'm gonna say Memphis is a fanboy of Shadow. I'll put it that way. You ever find the last few gears? Oh, you mean for the bolts for the rocket ship? We have, I think, 82? No, 77 we got. 82. 82 is more than the total. We have 77. So we only have 3 left. It's like Sonic. It's like Sonic, but he's Shadow with blue. In a way, yes. Yeah. So we gotta find the last few bolts as well for the rocket ship, but I'm focused on getting S ranks, and of course we gotta also do the hard challenges as well. So we got S rank for the first one, S rank for the second. This one with Chaos Spear I tried last stream. It was annoying. We gotta get S rank still for the Chaos Control Master. We got S rank for the Surf one. I got S rank for that one as well with the pillars. That was fun. Oh yeah, we gotta do Sunset Heights. We gotta do... Oh, and I got S rank for that one, so we gotta do this one. Oh yeah, this has got the spikes. I remember the spikes one. That's so annoying too. And then we gotta do the 2 for Chaos Island from Sonic Frontiers. Maybe we'll do these for Chaos Island first, and then I might try to fight the bosses in hard mode. Who is that diva? It's Shadow. Shadow. Amazing. Like another episode of Pokemon. But that is the game plan. And we also got we got all of the pages for Gerald Robotnik's journal, so we're eventually going to go through all of that as well today. This is his BRB. Sounds good. We may as well start working on the challenges. So let's do... Let's do this one. See how we do! So guys, the Doom Morph. We got this. Shoot! Ow! Oh, that was easy. Thanks to the tips that I got on how to use the Doof Morph to launch myself directly up, that was very easy. Another S rank done. That is complete. And now let's see if the other hard challenge for Chaos Island will be as easy. It's the floating and sinking gondolas to... Rather, floating and sinking gondolas reach the goal in time. Oh, okay. Going up, going up, going up. Slowly going up. Ah, da, 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 da. Yeah, still going. Okay, going up. Oh god, slug closing in. Oh! There we go, let's work on that too. Perfect. That works for me. And Chicken says Memphis is half of a god that was sealed in the scepter, and Shadow then released him because he was sort of a weak, formless being, and since Shadow released him, he took his form. Yes. And welcome to the stream, Teen Sonic. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And Teen Sonic says Sonic X Minecraft real. Yes, it is real. I have already pre-ordered Sonic Racing Crossworlds, so I'm very excited to have Steve, Alex, and the Creeper join the racing roster. And I'm very excited to race through the Minecraft level once that game comes out. And Chicken just basically absorbed some Shadow's powers to sustain himself. That's a fair summarization. Yeah, it's insane to think Steve in a Sonic game. It only makes sense because we had Sonic content added to Minecraft, so it's only fair to return the favor. And Chicken excited for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Are they gonna be part of Sonic Racer Crossroads 2? I know the rumor is SpongeBob. SpongeBob's the big rumor. Which would be insane. It's heavily rumored that also Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles might join. That would explain the 4-character pack. That would be a good 4-character pack if it was the Turtles. I always thought it'd be funny if they just decided to add like Mario and Luigi. Have like Mario DLC. Bring Mario over to a Sonic racing game. I threw out there though, I threw out the idea of Final Fantasy possibly being one. Like if they had Cloud and Sephiroth be a 2-character pack for like Final Fantasy. Well, Dwayne C, as the game is live and available for the public. Miku, SpongeBob, and Teenage Ninja Turtles, and Steve in the same game. Yes, that would be insane. Very much so. I hear that people aren't thrilled about the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World, and that they're not interested in getting it, especially with the price. I know that Sonic Racing Crossroads 2 is also, boy, up there in the price too, but at least with Sonic's game, we're getting like characters from different universes. So honestly, it's kind of, I think depending on who they add, it could be worth the price for Sonic's game. $90 for Steve. Hey, it was worth it. For me, it was. Alright. So now that we got the Chaos Island hard challenges done, I think maybe we try to fight some of the bosses. And since we're already on the subject already, maybe Memphis should be first. Teen Sonics is not Jack Black Steve, no. I'm glad it's not Jack Black Steve. If it was, I'd be like, oh, the Jack Black DLC? Oh, I'm not gonna get that. I'm glad it's not. I'm glad it's just regular Steve. And I mentioned it'd be even better if you could, like, import your Minecraft skins either to Alex or Steve and have your Minecraft character be in a Sonic racing game. Alessia says, I forgot to say I'm back, but I gotta go. Have fun. Thank you for being here, Alessia. Hope you have a good night. You have a good night. Remember, I won't be live tomorrow. It'll be next week that you guys will see me live again, which would be Tuesday. Since it's Father's Day weekend. So, we have family visiting in for the weekend, so I'm going to postpone Saturday stream till next Friday. So, this ought to be fun. Let's now reunite with Memphis, shall we? And see what he's like in hard mode. Because it was pretty darn easy in just regular mode. Let's do this!
What is this? A seal of some sort?
Hello. Yeah! There he is! Hello, Memphis.
I will defeat, then restore myself to the timeline.
Sure you will.
In darkness.
Whoa! Gotcha! There you go.
This is it. I own what you're talking about, but I will crush you all the same.
Come here. And up you go. And down you go. Yeah! Down he goes! Oh, there's more of them. He used Shadow Clone Jutsu. That's not good.
I'll just take care of them all.
Where is he?
Reach. Reach.
Oh! Oh, hello! And come here! Really? I think you are. Oh! Oh, wait, did I mess up there? Did it like come in as like dying there? No way. And hello, Hala, welcome to the stream. How are we doing? Hala says, hey, did you ever play the video game crossover game called the Nicktoons Unite? It's on the Nintendo GameCube. I think I actually might have. That had SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parent. Wait, did it have Fairly Odd Parents? I'm trying to think. Nicktoons. That would have had SpongeBob. Would it have had Danny Phantom? I don't know if Fairly Odd Parents is a part of that. Were they? I played some game like that, but I forget like which shows were a part of it. 18 Songs says I've seen a pic of one of the characters in the paddy wagon in the game. Yes, yeah, Jimmy Neutron too. Yes. Yeah, I did play that game. God, that's a throwback. I don't know if I have to retry this fight with Memphis. I might have messed up. We'll see, I guess. I probably messed up.
I'll just take care of them all.
What? I launched! Yeah, I might have to retry. And yeah, Danny Phantom was a part of it, yes.
I will defeat you, then restore myself to the timeline.
And thank you for the 8 likes as well for the stream. I appreciate it, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, that was a throwback.
The ultimate game of Shadow Tag.
Tag, you're it.
This is it. I owe much to you. What you're talking about? I will crush you all the same.
Come here! Up you go! What goes up must come down.
Darkness!
Get over here! Come here! Oh, I messed up there. I eat him to the abyss.
Darkness!
Come here. Try us again, shall we? Or don't. The heck? I have to retry this again. The heck? I have to make sure that I'm facing each pillar when I launch them. I'm not sure how hard mode is with like times, but it's probably gonna be a major factor, so that's why I keep retrying.
The ultimate game of shadow tag!
As I said, tag, you're it.
I owe much to you. What you're talking about? I will crush you all the same.
Hello, he's right there in front of me.
Let's do this.
There you go. You cool Jimmy Neutron and Tails Monsters Prower could be best friends? That would be quite the duo. For inventions. Come here, Memphis. There you go. Ooh, pillars.
I'll just take care of them all. Reach! Reach!
Just hit them all. I wouldn't consider sparing you. Whoa! Come on. Gotcha!
I'm disappointed, Shadow. Truly disappointed.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I got hit by that.
Raise the curtain.
Hopefully that won't mess up. It might mess up my time from getting S rank, won't it? Probably. Man.
I'll just take care of it.
Yeah, I might have to retry this. Dang. It's that morph part that's like gonna be
myself to the timeline.
interesting.
Drowned in darkness. The ultimate game of shadow tag.
Once again, you're it. Remember the Powerpuff Girls movie when Bubbles and Blossom and Buttercup played tag together? The Powerpuff Girls. Mojo Jojo. There you go. So, hard mode for the bosses includes no rings, I'm guessing then. You don't think I'm getting Sonic Rumble anytime soon? I'm guessing probably not. I'm also guessing that we're not gonna get it. Probably not until like next year. Or maybe 2 years, I don't know. Add to this again.
I'll just take care of them all.
There you go. There you go. Okay, so I need to cast control for this then. Got it. Found the method.
Chaos control.
Got it.
Let's do this. Take this.
Oh. Here. Too bad, you're going extinct. Yeah!
There is no future for you. Ever.
And I mean ever. There we go. There we go, that's how we had to do it. That makes perfect sense. And he was cancel control for that whole section there. And we got this ring for Memphis. And thank you for the 9 likes. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. That's one boss for hard mode down. Alright, so let me see what you guys are saying in chat here. Teen Sonic decided the DLC characters won't talk to each other unlike Sonic characters will when it comes to rival races. I would hope that they would be able to talk in some way. And then Paramount, yes, the same one who made Sonic 3 has announced new animated film. I.e. poop. This is real, by the way. Interesting. And Hala says, I remember when Tom Kenny did a great job of voice acting as the mayor from the Powerpuff Girls, the movie when he was dying from a pickle. Well, yeah, Tom Kenny, voiced the mayor from Powerpuff Girls too, didn't he? For the show? Not just the movie, right? But also for the show, or... It's been so long since I watched anything like relating to Powerpuff Girls from childhood, because good grief. Yeah, Tom Kenny is such an amazing voice actor, because he also voiced Spyro the Dragon. He voiced Spyro the Dragon as well. And welcome, Fantasy, to the live stream. We just defeated Memphis in hard mode. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for being here. And if anyone new has subscribed to the channel, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Because sometimes my notifications for subscriptions don't always work properly without Streamlabs. Not Streamlabs, Stream Elements. HoloSense, and don't forget SpongeBob's, Tom Kenny's voice acting for SpongeBob. Yes, of course we can. Yeah, Tom Kenny's, yeah, mainly kind of known now for SpongeBob. I watched all the originals growing up. I grew up with all the original SpongeBob episodes. They're like the best of SpongeBob. And Teen Sonic says, by the way, Sonic is coming to Squad Busters tomorrow, and it's made by the same ones who made Brawl Stars. Jeez, there's a lot of like collaborations going on with games lately. It's amazing to see that going on. Gets another guy Memphis done for hard mode. Either we fight Metal Overlord or Bio Lizard next. I honestly think Bio Lizard might be a little bit harder to do versus Metal Overlord, but that'll depend on, I guess, whatever changes to game mechanics we get for both. I think trying to get S rank for Metal Overlord and hard might be very hard. But we'll see. So maybe we'll go with Metal Overlord first. Let's do this! Hello, Metal Sonic! Ready to blow up again? Well, I get reins for this fight. Ow, never mind. Oh, I messed up the jump. Man.
You'll be joining the rubble in the water.
Oh, I missed it. There you go. Oh, doing terrible. Might have to retry this. I'm guessing it'll probably be just as fast, having to try to go just as fast with regular mode for Metal Overlord as is with hard mode. Teen Sonic says that means Spyro is kind of coming to Crossroads since Tom Kenny voices SpongeBob. That's kind of true. Oh, I would love it with Spyro and like Crash Bandicoot, where gonna be a Crossworlds for Sonic. That would be amazing if Spyro or Crash Bandicoot were gonna be a part of it. It says, did the Jimmy Neutron movie come out before the SpongeBob SquarePants movie came out? Yeah, Jimmy Neutron was first, yes. The SpongeBob's movie came out a little bit later. We try this again.
You'll be joining the rubble in the waters.
Ah, I missed it. Come here. Yep. Come here. Gotcha. Oh, I got the. Oh no, I got the tail whip. Am I messed up? Ow! Forgot when Ice Flash do that. Oh boy! This will be fun. Psych!
Let's see how long you last on such unstable terrain.
You think you can stop me?
Oh, I missed. Went too early. There you go.
Such big tongue.
Ow! Oh, what?
This ultimate power.
Really, that blew up. I'm trying to fight him again after this. Hello, Josh Stone. Welcome to the stream. My name is Syhr. Welcome. How you doing? We're fighting my Overlord in hard mode. Hope you're having a good day, Josh. Welcome to the stream. Ow. Ow again. There we go. Fighting again, S-Rank for this. Yes, you are new to the channel. Welcome to the stream and the channel. How you doing? Better than Metal Sonic, I'm sure. Because he goes kaboom. He definitely did not get his rank on this. Definitely not. Well, I got A rank. Okay, so we gotta get at least by like we gotta defeat Metal Overlord within 3 minutes to get S rank. I would say at the very least 3 minutes. Man. Well, I got an A rank. I thought would have gotten like a B or a C. But yes, Josh, welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Syhr. We do a variety of content here. I stream on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Fridays are usually like currently on Fridays we stream Sonic the Hedgehog content, and then Saturdays are usually dinosaur-related content like Jurassic World Evolution 2. We're going to be playing Evolution 3 when that comes out in October. Tuesdays I've been playing Power Wash Simulator currently, but I've played other games like Minecraft, Stardew Valley. I played Choo Choo Charles, so like I play a variety of content. And hello, Ariel. Hi, welcome to the stream. Sorry if I'm late for the stream. This is one of your favorite boss fights. Welcome to the stream, Ariel. You're all right. We're doing good. We're trying to complete all the challenges for the Doom Zone hard mode. So we already defeated Memphis with an S rank, and now we gotta try to get Metal Overlord with an S rank in hard mode. But yeah, that's currently the stream schedule that I have, and when I move to my apartment sometime in the near future, then I might be able to like update my streaming schedule a little bit. I might be able to do an additional stream during the week. But that's currently what I have. Teen Sonic says Mario Kart World has a cow, while Sonic Racing Crossroads has Steve and Hatsune Miku. Exactly. That's why I feel like for Sonic Racing Crossroads, the money is worth it. Allah says, so, Syhr, what if they make a death battle of Jimmy Neutron versus Tails Mouse Prower? I would watch that. Kind of like how they do, because, yeah, there's, like, that death battle, channel, like, where, what was it? They had Batman fight Darth Vader, I think is one of the possible scenarios. That'd be interesting to see who would win that fight. Jimmy Neutron versus Miles Tails per hour. Why not add Eggman into the mix too? Have it be a three-way, see who wins. Alice says, yep. Oh, yes. Well, let's now retry to get this S rank with Metal Overlord.
He'll be joining the rubber in the water.
Come on! Come here! Yeah! Not done with you! Yep! Don't care! Hard time to cast control, thank you very much. Nope!
Let's see how long you last on such unstable
Idiot. You think you can stop me?
No, you!
Such big talk.
Come on, throw it!
This is my ultimate power.
Oh, come on. Come on. I might not get the S rank. I might not get the S rank for this. Darn it! Ow! Yeah, I don't think I got the S rank. Darn it! Imposter, you should be looking in the mirror. Kaboom! Yeah, I got A rank again. Darn it! Darn it! I got a little bit closer. 20 seconds. So I gotta do the same thing to like. I need to get him damaged enough to skip that tail whip section, don't I? Again. That's the only way that I can make this work. Is if we skip the tail whip section and immediately get to the water tornado section, then I would have a much higher chance of potentially getting the S rank then. Aaron says the song for this battle became your favorite because of the fight. Yeah, what I made was a really good song, it is. And hello, Shadow X Animations, welcome to the stream. Too close? And Hala says, well, they did the death battle of SpongeBob SquarePants versus Aquaman. And so when I make a death battle, Jimmy Neutron versus Mouse Tails per hour. Shouts just because Tails or Jimmy would get destroyed. Better A than nothing. That's very true. It's very true. I would love to get an S rank for it. If I can't, then I won't be able to 100% complete the game. And it's kind of the same thing with trying to get S ranks for both acts for Radical Highway. That's going to be annoying to do. And Hala disagrees and believes Jimmy would win. It'd be interesting to see who would win that. It says, yeah, hitting him is a little tricky because we don't know how much damage he needs to take in order to avoid the tail bit. Like, no, you didn't sound wrong at all. No, I definitely know you need to get his health to a certain point. You gotta get his health probably to at least, like, down half in order to probably skip the tail whip section. It's kind of hard to do because there's not many sections for you to, like, be able to jump off the ramps and then just be in the air to punch him. There's, like, not many opportunities to do that. But I'll hit next. I think maybe we should try fighting the Bio Lizard. Let's go fight the Bio Lizard in hard mode. Next, see if we can get an S rank with Bio Lizard. No, there's not gonna be no beef at all during the stream. No, we're all chill. You can agree to disagree. There's nothing wrong with having a different opinion on who would win a like death battle scenario. Everyone's own opinion. Alright, let's see what we can do with hard mode for Bio Lizards. I'm guessing there'll probably be something a little bit different in the Bio Lizards mechanics too when it comes to the boss fight. Let's see what happens. This is, yeah, sometimes, but we can all agree that Leah sucks. Wow. How dare you say that about my Stardew Valley wife? How dare you? Leah's awesome. Hello, BioLizard.
Tortured soul, I will end your suffering.
Yeah, it was a torch of soul, alright.
It's no use. You can't keep pace with me.
Oh, okay.
You tortured soul, I will end your suffering.
Already died. That's good to know.
It's no use. You can't keep pace with me.
Come on.
Your energy is still unstable. You need to target the
Yeah. Oh, not the tail. It's kind of interesting having this boss fight again after learning all of the lore with the BioLizard from Gerald's journal. Insane to think about now. Oh, it didn't explode the first time when I got up there. What the heck? Ooh, bubbles.
You think those will stop me? Mutation.
Ah! Ah! There you go.
I already know your weaknesses.
Woo! Oh no! No! Seriously! I got hit by that. Ah! Shadow X animation says for sure. How this is, I think they can make a death battle. Bet to see who will win. Our Shadow 66 I confused proposing to bet on this if we do. If we do, no money. I broke. No money, please.
I will end your suffering. It's no use. You can't keep pace with me.
Alright, BioLizard.
Your energy is still.
We go!
You need to target the light switch.
There we go, we got it to blow up that time. Perfect. Save down some time. Nice hands.
You think those will stop me? Mutation.
Yeah!
I already know your weaknesses.
Woohoo! You Angie. What? Why did that do anything? There you go. Oh God. Oh, what? He squashed me. Actually did it. Bam, smashed. Oh man. Hella says, well, what about I give a piece of a chocolate bar? Bet if we decide on this battle of Jimmy Neutron versus Monsters Per. Shadow exclamation says, I'm not gonna lie, I've been here for less than 5 minutes. You really like the vibe? Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the vibe. We're a nice chill group here. And Shadow Shadow says deal. For a chocolate bar, yes.
I will end your suffering.
So I got chocolate bar if I defeat Bio Lizard.
Your energy is still unstable.
Yeah. Just already an hour into the stream too. God, time flies. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
You think those will stop me? Mutation.
Oh, come on.
Those will stop me.
I'm not gonna get an S rank for that.
Tortured soul.
Man! Just hate this!
It's no use. You can't keep facing it. Your energy is still unstable. I need to target the right switch.
Oh, come on! That's full of baloney. That's what that is. Full of Bio-Lizard baloney. You were once just a cute little salamander, then you turn into this. You should have stayed small. Really? All for that.
You think those will stop me?
Go on.
Mutation.
Yeah.
Pop. I already know what this is.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah. I ain't just running for my life. That's all I am doing. What? I was hitting you. Ah! Ah! So that's the one difference with that section, is that he will literally just follow you wherever you're going and try to squash you. He will literally just try to punch you into the ground.
You tortured soul. I will end your suffering. It's no use. You can't keep facing me.
Come here! Come and get it!
Your energy is still unstable. You need to target the life stage.
Ah, not again! Seriously. Such a big lizard. Off of that! Come on!
Those will stop me. Mutation.
I hate this.
You tortured soul.
Can you guys tell me? Can you guys already tell that I hate this?
It's no use. You can't keep facing me. Your energy is still unstable. You need to target the life stage.
Yeah! That section I hate. I just hate.
You think those will stop me? Mutation.
There you go.
Pop. I already know your weaknesses.
I mean, twice as angry. Oh, you got it out quicker, huh? There it is. Now here comes the painful part. I hate this. I hate this. Hala says, oh, you're both still debating on Jimmy Neutron and Miles Does Power. It would be interesting to see if someone did like a battle simulation and had those two fight and see who would win. Man,
So, I will end your suffering.
I can get this one more attempt, and then if we die, then I'm going to try to do one of the hard challenge axe. Because I don't like the body lizard very much.
Your energy is still unstable. Think the light. You think those will stop me? Imitation.
There you go.
I already know your weaknesses.
Oh, come on. Ah! Okay. But now I'm quitting. I'll go back to him later. It's so ridiculous. You gotta be very careful with Biolizard. Dang! Alright, let's see if I can get an S rank for like one of these other challenge acts that we gotta do in the meantime. The Chaos Spear one's gonna be very annoying. Maybe the Spinning Spikes one? We'll try this one. This one's also gonna be insanely annoying to do. My goal was to 100% complete this game, but yeah, if a couple of the challenges with Shadow become too difficult, I'd be like, I'm gonna throw in the towel on these. Let's see what we can do with this. I already failed. I already failed. Nice one. Really? Oh, come on. I forgot about this! Yeah, we're gonna retry. Man! This is so annoying. What? It's ridiculous. Oh, I hate it. Missed that, but whatever. Oh, of course. No, seriously. See parkour? Yeah, this is great. Oh! Oh, geez, wow. You got, I forgot you got timed that perfectly to get through. I figured that was sarcasm. Dane just got destroyed. No! Yeah, there you go, Shadow. And there too. Good job, me. And doesn't even matter because I would have made that. And there's that too. You can't fault me for trying. Oh, that was close. No. Oh, that was close. Oh! I'll take an A rank. I will gladly take an A rank. I do not care. I will gladly take an A rank. For that. I got close. An A rank is better than nothing. Man. Alright, the next one that's gonna be annoying is this Chaos Spear one. This one's gonna be very much annoying.
Alright. Out of my way.
Oh, I missed those.
This is out of my way.
And that messed me up. Great.
Out of my way. All right. Freeze. Yeah. Ultimate power. Out of my way. Yeah. All right.
Really? I couldn't get those. Okay.
Freeze.
Yeah, bad timing.
Out of my way. Out of my way.
Whoa! Where am I going? Ow!
Out of my way. Do this. Chaos.
Wait, did it even? Yeah, it spikes out. Seriously.
Out of my way. All right. This is your ultimate power.
Whatever. You got your spikes open.
Yeah. Out of my way. Yeah. Freeze. Yeah.
And it's not gonna work either. Great.
Yeah.
Great. Ridiculous.
Out of my way. Yeah. This is the ultimate power. Out of my way. Yeah. Do this. Yeah. Chaos control.
Oh, should hopefully hit.
Out of my way.
And I fall to my death.
Out of my way. Let's do this. Yeah.
And of course that happens.
Freeze.
Oh, hold up.
This is the ultimate power.
Ah, I messed up there too. And
Out of my way. Yeah. Chaos control.
And go.
Out of my way. All right. Yeah. Out of my way.
Man, I hate this one so much.
Out of my way. Let's do this. Out of my way. This is the ultimate power. Yeah. Out of my way. All right. Out of my way. Yeah. This is the ultimate power.
I got an Eric on it. I'll take it. I don't care if it's on it. I'm taking it. Shadow Generations, mission accomplished. We cleared all the challenge acts for Shadow Generations. Oh! I got an achievement. I don't care if I don't get an X-Ring on all of them, but at least we did it. I'll take 2 A ranks. I don't care. I don't care. I am not a fan of those challenge acts. The other thing we still gotta do, of course, is buy a lizard. Gosh dang it. Darn buy a lizard. As he says, woo. Thank you, Fizz. Appreciate it. And it looks like Shadow and Hala are still hopefully peacefully debating about a fight between Tails and Jimmy Neutron. We're gonna have it better be a peaceful debate. All right, time for the Bio Lizard. We meet again, Bio Lizard. I'm back with a vengeance.
You tortured soul. I will end your suffering. It's no use. You can't keep pace with me.
Come on.
Your energy is still unstable. I need to target the right switch.
Oh, come on. Why? Let's go. Offer that.
You think those will stop me? Mutation.
Yeah.
Pop, I already know your weaknesses.
Need to get that out quicker. Not that time. Now here comes the ouchie part. Well, I got a hit in on it. Oh, come on. Oh, seriously? That's ridiculous. That's absurd. And that happens. Great. Great. Love it.
I will end your suffering. It's no use. You can't keep pace with
I hate this so much. I didn't think BioLizard would be the most annoying boss to fight, but apparently he is.
Your energy is still unstable. Target lights.
Make sure that the debate stays peaceful, please, between you two. PC, make sure it stays peaceful.
You think those will stop me? Mutation.
Oh, what? I hate this.
Tortured soul. I will end your suffering. It's no use. You can't keep pace with me.
BioLizard's so cheeky.
Your energy is still unstable. You need to target the light switch. You think those will stop me? Mutation. Pop. I already know your weaknesses.
There you go. Oh, come on. And of course it does.
Those will stop me.
You know what? I'm just gonna try to get what I can get with BioLizard at this point. I've had enough of him. I've had enough already. Seriously.
Those will stop me. Mutation. Pop. I already know your weaknesses.
And it's
Those will stop me.
ridiculous.
Mutation.
Also probably just playing stupid. Yeah, I'm just playing stupid.
You think those will stop me?
I really... I'm gonna retry this again.
Tortured soul. I will end your suffering.
Hate it! You gotta be very careful with that... with that ground pound section.
Your energy is still unstable. The lights.
Let's go!
You think those will stop me? Mutation. How does it do this? I already know your weaknesses.
Oh, come on! There you go! And then this. Oh, that was quick! Then again, I did weaken that arm too, beforehand.
Stop struggling. You cling to a cruel fate. I'll show you which of us is the true ultimate life force.
Oh, what? No!
Stop struggling.
What?
You cling to a cruel fate. I'll show you which of us is the true ultimate life force. Out of my way. Out of my way. Chaos control.
Good God!
Relent. I'll get it all back. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Something I'm missing. Oh, there it is. That's what I was waiting on.
This is the ultimate power.
Let's do this! Yeah! And sayonara! I got an A rank. Yeah. 15 seconds. What the heck? Man, if I had not probably died during that last section there with the Chaos Spear, I probably would have gotten an S rank for that. I am really tempted to do that again. So that's honestly not a bad strategy. Just go back and forth between the two arms and then damage both of them. And then that way, when it comes time to do additional damage, then that way I can go from one arm to the other quickly. This one is a dream for me. It is. For BioLizard, yes. And hello, Spider Bro. Sup to you as well. Welcome to the stream, Spider Bro. Thank you for coming back. Hope you're having a good day. We have been going through the bosses in hard mode. I just got A rank with BioLizard. We have A rank for Metal Overlord. I did get an S rank for Memphis in hard mode, of course. Memphis is the easiest of the bosses, honestly. Even in hard mode. So, and I still need to get S ranks for Radical Highway Act 1 and Act 2. I don't know if I can be able to do that, though. I really don't know. I still need to get the collectible pieces, too, in those levels as well. So that's what we've been up to. We've been trying to get as close to 100% completion as we can get done for Shadow Generations. So I might try to fight the BioLizard again one more time. And then I want to go through Gerald Robotnik's journal again, now that I collected all of the page pieces, because we were missing the last 4 last time I read through it. And I had to get the final 4 in the Doom Zone. So I'm very curious as to like what else lore-wise is in Gerald Robotnik's journal. So after we try to fight the BioLizard one more time to get an S rank, we're going to go through Gerald Robotnik's journal. We want that S rank. Let's go, BioLizard!
Tortured soul, I will end your suffering.
Let's end it!
It's no use. You can't keep this from Your energy is still unstable.
There! Yeah, get angry. Alright, BioLizard.
You think those will stop me? Mutation.
Got what?
I already know your weaknesses.
Yeah. Oh, come on. There. Why did you not attack? There you go. Get here, jumping! And of course, don't attack that either. Sure. Why aren't you attacking Shadow? I'm hitting the attack button. Really? Come on. Seriously? There you go. All right, Chaos Spear time.
Stop struggling and cling to a cooler fate. I'll show you which of us is the true ultimate life force. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Here we go. Syhr! Yeah! It's time to end this! Yeah, baby! I still got an A. I still it's whatever. It's whatever. Man, would have been great. Would have been great. But alas. Hey, at least I beat him. At least we beat him. I do love though, like how they added extra detail in the hard mode versions to kind of make the bosses each a bit more unpredictable at first, and then make them more challenging. Yes, all hail Shadow. That's right. And we still need to find the last 3 bolt pieces for the rocket. I think before we possibly look around the hub to find those, I say we go to the collection room and let's read through Gerald's journal. Also, Hala brought up something, and Shadow owes Hala a chocolate bar. You want the chocolate bar? Well, I'm glad you both had a peaceful debate. Congrats to you. Enjoy the chocolate. And Shadow also says, "All hail Shadow." Absolutely. So here we have Gerald's journal. And we have all of the pages. These are the last ones. These are the last ones that I had to get. And boy oh boy, page 22 and 23 looks not good. The handwriting looks... That's something. So I think it's only fair for us to, like, go through the whole journal from start to finish again, now that we have all the pieces. So, of course, here it is. This is property of Gerald Robotnik. I love this journal a lot because it adds a lot more lore to Gerald, Maria, Shadow, the Bio Lizard, among other things too that are in this. So this says from the Archival and Questions Department. This is from Gun, I believe. To CMD Abraham Tower. Commander, your request for tangible evidence of the Ark incident 50 years ago produced very little results. Your predecessor was quite thorough in erasing the cover-up operation. However, Professor Gerald Robotnik's personal diary managed to survive. Ironically, we have Dr. Eggman to thank for finding it at all. This journal was recovered during the investigation of Dr. Eggman's stronghold following the latest incident with the Ark. So I believe that this was like post Sonic Adventure 2. After Sonic and Shadow and everyone helped save the Earth. And so I guess Robotnik handed over the journal that he had found. It says, unfortunately, time and tragedy have not been kind to the journal. What you're holding now is all that remains of the original book. I'm afraid there is no way of recovering the missing pieces, nor can I restore the damaged or redacted elements. It's a pity, as I would have very much liked to have a greater insight into Gerald and Maria's lives, too. Regards, T. Mr. T. So this is entry, I believe, number 42? And as you can see, this, I believe that from what we discussed the last time, that these are photos of Gerald Robotnik with his sons. And then I believe a picture of Maria as a baby. So Gerald Robotnik says, I take great pride in my research and discoveries. Few men are labeled a genius in their own time, but nothing compares to my pride in my boys, blank and blank. They both graduated. I'm not quite sure, like, what that's meant to be called. Summer? And in a record time, no less, they'll have their doctorates in no time. It seems my passions for archaeology and robotics are split between them. But I guess that's what makes them chips off the old block. Ho-ho! Can't wait to see what boons they bring to the world. I have a Robotnik. I don't know. Entry number 162. I can't believe how much time has passed. Yeah, the amazing thing with this journal is that it, like, skips forward, like, through different times with the entries. It's not always, like, entry number 42, 43. It just jumps to whichever they have available. So entry 162. I can't believe how much time has passed. It feels like yesterday I was celebrating my boys becoming men, and now I'm a grandfather. Her name is blank, but I'm guessing it's Maria. And Gerald says she is perfect in every way. She brings a smile to everyone's face, and everyone falls in love with her the moment they lay eyes on her. If nothing else, she is my legacy. Everything I do from this day forward, I do for her. So he already began to develop a huge bond with Maria. And as you can see in this next page, we get some references with Angel Island and the Master Emerald. So entry number 170, Gerald Robotnik says, I deciphered the engravings on an ancient ring I found on our previous dig. I'm guessing this is referring to the Angel Island jungle, and calculated the location of a fabled flying paradise. I went alone to verify my findings and was rewarded with the spectacle of an angelic island. The land was vast, lush, and hosted a number of biomes in close proximity to each other. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, one of my favorite Sonic games. I believe I could see an entire floating city at one point. Most majestic of all was a shrine devoted to what appeared to be a massive Chaos Emerald, I believe he would have said, but of course it's the Master Emerald. but he's guessing it's probably the legendary Master Emerald. He said I did not approach or overstay my welcome as much as I wanted to explore every inch of the island. I felt it was a sacred land. Just setting foot on its soil felt taboo. I don't know why. I don't know if any civilization remains. The land is vast and my stay was brief, but the majesty of that emerald and shrine will stay with me for the rest of my life. So Gerald Robotnik visited Angel Island and the Master Emerald Shrine. So that's more Sonic lore for you. Entry number. You heading out, Shadow? Thank you for being a part of the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll just see you again soon. I'll see you later. Thank you for being here. Spider Bro says, "Who has a big head?" I'm guessing probably Gerald Robotnik is what Shadow was referring to. Oh, actually no, big head. Jimmy Neutron. That's who Shadow was referring to, Jimmy Neutron. So entry number 185. Gerald says, "I'm about to embark on the most ambitious project of my life. The Earth's first orbital space colony will be the ninth wonder of the world. There'll be a place of science, researching all manner of ways to improve our home below. Seeing as it is a vessel meant to preserve life amid the harshness of space, I have christened it the Ark. It shall be a vessel to pass on the value of life and peace to the next generation. And while most of the megastructure will be hidden within the base planetoid, I may have gone a little self-indulgent in the design." Oh, he even laughs like Eggman. Yes, Jimmy Neutron has a big brain and a big head. Yes, it's huge. And then you can see a photo of Gerald Robotnik with some other scientists and individuals that are probably part of initiating the Space Colony Arc program. He says the only real concern is the source of the funding. While the United Federation supports us, most of the financing is coming from blank, which I'm guessing is Gun. I think Gun is the redacted piece in this. He says, "I have no illusions about what they'll want, but I'm building the Ark to preserve life, not to end it. While I have my concerns, I am a genius, so I'm sure I'll figure something out when the time comes." And then in this next page, you can see that he starts to begin testing with the Chaos Emeralds. Entry number 389. Life and work aboard the Ark has been exciting for good and for ill. As a positive, we've acquired one of the legendary Chaos Emeralds for our research. They're said to hold unlimited power. The Death Star, yes. And primarily tests suggest some effect on space and time. Bending reality for one's will, imagine the possibilities. The possibilities are never ending. So he says, sadly, I believe Gerald Robotnik's referring to Gun here. Gun is doing just that, but in all the wrong ways. Their desire for weapons research is becoming increasingly overt and decreasingly polite. I can't believe this is not dated for the time. He says, I used my clout to get a direct line to the president to ask for him to intervene. He said he would, but then asked me for something equally obscene. The president wants Gerald to discover a means to immortality. Gerald Robotnik says he aims to improve life, not pervert it. Everything gives way to entropy. The concept is laughable as intangible as a shadow. Haha. A shadow. He refused the president outright. In retrospect, perhaps I could have been more diplomatic about it. Oh boy. That would not have been good. Spy Bro, I'm pretty certain that Shadow was talking about Jimmy Neutron. Because Shadow and Hala were having a death battle debate between Jimmy Neutron and Miles Tails Prower. So that's what that was about. So Joe Robotnik says, I find myself on edge. Political pressures aside, I'm told Maria is sick with no clear diagnosis. I wish I could work into it myself, but I'm needed aboard the arc. Hopefully this will pass and she'll recover soon. She is too precious to be left to suffer, which is very sad. And then there's this like blurred security camera footage. The next crossed out over it. I'm not quite sure what is in this. And the all-powerful, the blank held the power to bind soul. So something insane happened on this page. I'm not sure if it's got something to do with Black Doom, potentially. Which we'll get more into later in this journal. Entry number 402. Gerald says, I have uncovered a most interesting specimen from the warehouse. It was first recovered by my son Blank, who became quite the archaeologist. I believe it to be some sort of puppet or robot made by an ancient people. At first I didn't think anything of it, but when I was experimenting on the Blank, it began to move. It suggests the possibility that even the ancient civilizations could harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds. Is what I'm guessing that's redacted as. He says, when I was researching various papers related to the Chaos Emeralds in this robot, I discovered that there was a possibility that this robot was something incredible. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this robot may be the cause of the destruction of the fourth great civilization. I'm not sure I believe it just yet, though. I believe the robot in the photo in the bottom left, they're from a handheld game for Sonic. I forget, was it Sonic Chronicles? Is that what it was? With, wasn't it Shay the Echidna? The female Echidna? I never played the game, or know much about the story for that game. I think that's what it is, Sonic Chronicles, I think. But I'm pretty certain that the robot is from that. So there's some additional lore in this, too. Entry number 407. I am no longer able to ignore the possibility... And then there's, some text here that's blocked. I'm guessing he's talking about, the robot... if it did, in fact, destroy the fourth civilization. He discovered a stone tablet. So... According to the tablet, Blank falls from the heavens and joins all that exists will Blank, though it is difficult to be. And then whatever has been watching I'm wondering if he's saying that Gun's been watching his movements. I was amazed by my Blank. Unfortunately, a lot of that section is covered and redacted and destroyed, so it's tough to read that entry. But for entry number 428, it's been a trying time to say the least. Maria was diagnosed with immunodeficiency syndrome. God. Neuroimmunodeficiency syndrome. There we go. There is no cure yet. I pulled some strings and had her brought aboard the Ark for treatment and assessment. The low-gravity environment should help keep her systems manageable. Her family has been less than enthusiastic about Gerald's decision. Despite everything, she remains the most positive person in the room. Most of the staff here left their families back on Earth, so I worried she'd feel lonely. Instead, she's become the adoptive daughter of every researcher on the Ark. Moreover, she's become like a big sister to little Blank. I'm wondering if the little kid here in this photo is Dr. Eggman. Him as a kid. With Maria on the Ark. And so Gerald says the Ark's happy little accident over the last few years, and then there's the photos there of possibly young Eggman with Maria, and then Maria, unfortunately, not feeling the best in that wheelchair. The president keeps prompting Gerald with his quest to unlock the mysteries of life. Starts with his funding and clout. I can find a way to cure Maria while chasing that shadow. Again, reference of shadow there. And now we get into BioLizard lore with these 2 pages. Well, first, Gerald works on the robot. Entry number 515. Gonna disrupt all pretense and is demanding weapons, research, and exchange for continued funding. Gerald promised the president he'd begin work on Project Shadow, but even he can't get them to back down. It appears I have a gun, quote-unquote, to my head on the matter. Oh, he's taking it well. Years ago, I discovered records of an ancient god of destruction called Chaos. So we even get Chaos lore in this. It was said to command the fury and force of the ocean, or something to that effect. I've begun developing a basic AI-driven apparatus that can generate cohesion in water and produce controlled shapes for basic actions. I told the top brass these can turn any body of water into an autonomous weapon. Excuse me. Deep down, I'm hoping it can be used as easily deployed search and rescue units. Imagine a flood turned back on itself to aid those in the rubble. That'd be amazing to have for today's society, to be able to reverse that. But it probably would not be best to play around with nature. And then entry number 530, research into Project Shadow is in full swing. The first step has been learning how to siphon Chaos Emerald energy and apply it to living tissue. To that end, I developed the Chaos Drives. So the Chaos Drives were introduced in Sonic Adventure 2. For you to like give to your Chow in your Chow garden. And each one would be a different color, and they would symbolize a different ability they can give, like power, speed, flying, swimming. So Gerald had these Chaos Drives put into the gun robots, which is what you had to fight against in the levels in Sonic Adventure 2, and they dropped the Chaos Drives. So we got Chaos Drive lore for Adventure 2, which I love. Because before the Chaos Drives in the original Sonic Adventure, you had to give your Chow animals to give them abilities based on which animal you gave them. Which you can still do in Adventure 2 also. But the drives are kind of like a neutral way to do it without changing the Chow's appearance. Since if you give an animal to a Chow, they will take aspects of the animal's features and have it on themselves, which can be cute. So there's Chaos Drive lore here with this sketch as well. And this next paragraph, it says the initial tests were promising, so we're now moving on to the next stage in trials. I will be using salamanders for their regenerative abilities and manageable size. Quote-unquote manageable. We will begin applying cast drives to the test subject and see how its vitals respond. And as you can see in the bottom picture with Maria and this salamander, I'm guessing this salamander turns into the bio-lizard. So we now have kind of like an explanation as to how the bio-lizard was made through these experiments of giving chaos drives to it. And it went completely wrong. So he says, and to keep I guess, gone from breathing down my neck, I'm supplying them with chaos drives as batteries for their mechanized division. So that's what powers the robots in Adventure 2. Gerald says, I loathe powering engines of war, but sacrifices have to be made if I'm to save Maria. I'll figure something out. In the long run, I'm a genius after all. Boy, oh boy. And then in this photo, you can see that the bio-lizard is starting to change in the security footage. Not good. Entry number 568. Project Shadow has reached an impasse. The subject exhibits accelerated cellular growth to the point it cannot support its own biological systems. I developed an external life support system to compensate, but it will need to be upgraded and redesigned as the subject continues to grow. The way it thrashes and roars, it is uncontrollable. So that explains why the bio-lizard was being contained deep within the Ark, was because it was just growing so big. It needed that additional support system to keep it alive. And thus, there's the lore for bio-lizard. Well, there's still more, probably, in this page. Joe says, furthermore, it is generating unexplained energetic reactions. Is this an expression of the Chaos Emerald's, or Chaos Drive's power, maybe? Probably the Chaos Drives. Can a living thing produce such energy? Can it be controlled? There are too many questions, and unfortunately, the answers lie in this bio-lizard's life. I will keep it alive and as comfortable as I can until I have the answers I need. I found a region in the Ark that should be able to safely house it while we continue our experiments. I'm not sure what I will tell Maria. I do not want to lie to her, but I think the truth is too cruel. So he could not bring himself to tell Maria about what was going on with the bio-lizard, because he probably, I'm guessing, figured that Maria wouldn't take too well to that news. Then entry number 589, Maria is growing into a lovely young woman. It breaks my heart that someone as bright and energetic as her is diminished by disease. There are no visible effects, and I've caught my fellow researchers muttering to each other, doubting her illness. It is infuriating. I found all my research and straight vanished when or tarnished maybe, or when she's slighted, and yet she remains in mending front of positivity, even on her worst days, when the fear and the pain take hold. She tells me she endures for the day when she can return home. She has total faith in me and that Project Shadow will cure her. Her family back on Earth has no such faith. It's been so long, some of the researchers actually think she was born here. Her family either wants her better or wants her home. And Gerald says I can do neither. Somehow, their scorn is harsher than the government or the military's increasing pressure for more weapons research. And then there's a lovely photo of Gerald with Maria. It's like, just, it adds just so much more. And it just makes the story, like, about Maria just so sad. But Gerald, like, really, like, was trying to, like, try to find a way, but I don't know. And now we get to Black Doom and Shadow. Entry number 616, Desperate times call for desperate measures, and I'm a desperate man. And we can see here, there's the security footage, and Black Doom is scribbled out, but there's... the shape is still of him. And you can see Shadow in the capsule there. And Gerald says the Black Comet returns to Earth on its 50-year orbit. I had no idea it actually harbored, I'm guessing there might be Black Doom, I don't know. Aboard it was blank. Somehow he knew about, I'm guessing the Chaos Emeralds, and he seemed impressed with Gerald's work. He offered a deal, of course, and Gerald accepted. And of course, using Black Doom's DNA, they were able to overcome every hurdle for Project Shadow had put before Gerald. A small sturdy biped developed into perfectly interacting with the energy. Black Doom wanted him to craft a herald for his future invasion. Do much Project Shadow to generate on. Well, I don't know if this is Doom or if this was referring to Gun here about like wanting to have undying soldiers. I think it might have been Gun because of the president's obsession with immortality. And wanting to have just kind of like an undead soldier army. So Gerald did not want to give them that power, which, yeah, it definitely should not. It should not be given that kind of power. And now entry number 620. Gerald says, when I launched Project Shadow initially, I named it with scorn and mockery. I was trying to grab hold of an intangible goal. Later, it sounded appropriately villainous as I was toying with the fundamentals of life itself. But then Maria looked upon the unfinished specimen and put things into a whole new perspective. The shadow tells you which way to go to find the light. In an instant, she cut through all my pessimism and doubt and filled me with hope. Shadow, as she's come to call him, will not be some dark creature, but a champion of life and hope. I would not have seen that if it were not for Maria. She's truly a remarkable person, who would do great and wondrous things for the world. And then there's a photo of Shadow there with Maria. Gerald says, I must save her no matter the costs. And now I get deeper into this. Entry number 633. I now understand why this being was named Gizoid. Oh yeah, Gizoid was the name of the robot. So now we're getting more into a bit more of Gizoid's lore. So in the ancient tongue, it means everything. According to the stone tablet, if the Gizoid establishes a link with someone, the Gizoid will swear loyalty to that person. Perhaps it still lacks, I guess, like Chaos Emerald energy, but it has been saying the word link to me in broken tones. It went on to explain, show me your true strength and I shall obey. I am all things and all shall belong to me. So as it suggested, I brought before it my collection of model guns and fired them all. Then suddenly it said, I shall follow your every command and never leave your side. And since then, it refuses to listen to anyone but me. While it still is a fearsome weapon of destruction, while it remains under my control, at least it won't be used for evil. However, if someone with evil intentions ever forms a link with the Gizoid, I don't even want to think about what will happen. I must research how one can reestablish a link with the Gizoid. You disappeared for a hot minute there? That's alright. How's the progress? We did really good. I unfortunately could not get an S rank for Metal Overlord or for BioLizard in hard mode, but I got A ranks for them. So, I'm taking that as a win. I tried, I really did. It's just really frustrating. And now we're just going through the rest of Gerald Robotnik's journal from start to finish. Now that we have all of the pages. So that way I can get like a fresh take of the whole journal and get my thoughts on it. Entry number 640, the upper echelon is going crazy. Perhaps they aim to freeze Project Shadow. Soon the ultimate life form. Shadow will be completed. The application to my granddaughter is also imminent. I cannot just let them stop my study at this point, because I am the only one who can save my granddaughter's life. And Chicken says, is S required for the trophy? I haven't actually read these yet. Nice. They're really good. It's really nice lore because it goes into detail on the BioLizard. It goes into detail on the Chaos drives from Sonic Adventure 2. It mentions Chaos from Sonic Adventure. It mentions Angel Island and the Master Emerald Shrine. So there's like a lot of additional lore in here from this journal. I'm guessing an S rank is required to get the achievement. I got the achievement for completing all of the challenge acts for Shadow, but I didn't get an achievement for like S ranks for the bosses since I couldn't get S ranks for either Metal Overlord or for BioLizard. Zoichi confirms that big fan theory. I'm curious of what else is like in the remaining 4 pages, because apart from the last 4 pages, I have already read through this, but I want to let you guys see this all from beginning to end as well, and refresh my memory. Thanks, you're welcome. So entry number 642. The higher-ups are threatening to shut down this research facility. I had no choice but to hand them the Gizoid to buy more time for my research. I tried to be careful and commanded it to never absorb any dangerous technologies. However, I have heard that other researchers have been making the Gizoid absorb weapons. Apparently the way to cause the Gizoid to form a new link is to show it power that surpasses that of its former master. While this poses immense danger, I cannot risk losing, I'm guessing, Maria? Could be the redacted answer there, and there's a sketch of the Eclipse cannon on the Ark. So entry number 650, the top brass still aren't satisfied. The Gizoid isn't big enough or fleshy enough for them. Fine, I developed a weapon I'm calling the blank blank. Or I'm guessing it's the Eclipse cannon. It attached directly into the Ark's central reactor to produce an unethical degree of firepower. Yeah, it's not like a Death Star or anything. Yeah, totally not. It totally wouldn't be unethical at all. It's not planet or life-threatening at all. They'll love it. Yes, they will. However, to use it on any target on Earth would destroy the world. They'll never be able to fire it. Checkmate. It will, however, be the perfect tool to deal with, I'm guessing he's referring to, like, maybe, like, Doom and his army when they return. Eclipse means shadow. This is Eclipse Cannon. My gift to him in a battle he never asked for. I'm so sorry. I get to him, wait, or is it in a bottle? In a battle, I think that is. In a battle. Gerald's very sorry about it. Entry number 651. Maria doesn't know the full scope of... Or maybe, actually, no. Maybe it's, It might be, Shadow doesn't know the full scope of what Maria has been diagnosed... Or, actually, no. Maria does not know the full scope of what Shadow has been designed for. But she understands he will be under tremendous strain. She's helped me conceptualize a number of accessories that will help focus his power and aid in his mobility. As you can see on the right, Maria drew up the design for Shadow's sneakers. There's not that many, and I mean, there's actually not that many, but it's kind of just like they're saying that this journal was kept away for 50 years, and so they mention it at the beginning here that like they kind of just have like restored whatever they could find left. So it kind of time jumps and skips from the beginning of Gerald's like research. So you see Maria there as a baby, and then Gerald had 2 sons that we don't know the names of. So it kind of just hops through different points, and here you can see Angel Island and the Master Emerald Shrine, and then so Gerald actually visited Angel Island. And then they began the process for the Ark. They began the project. And then he started to study the Chaos Emeralds to see about, like, to discover their power. And then here's the beginning parts of with the Gizoid. And then you can see on the right page that I'm guessing that's like a young Eggman with Maria. So Maria was also in a wheelchair at one point due to her condition. Yeah, it's really cool that they had this drawing. These drawings of Angel Island, the whole island itself, and then of the Master Emerald Shrine from a Sonic Adventure. This honestly really is like a good way of including more lore. And then this goes to show Gerald experimenting on the Gizoid, and then on this page he learned about Chaos. And then you see the drawing of the Chaos Rise from Adventure 2. And then you see at the bottom of the right page that there's the little salamander, which is what Gerald decided to use. He decided to use salamanders for his experiments. So there's a picture of Maria with a little salamander, and he starts to give the salamander these chaos drives. And in this picture of this security footage, you can see that the salamander is transforming, and it's gonna transform into the Biolizard, so it gives lore for the Biolizard. Alice says, yep, and Chicken says, it's a theory for years that Gerald designed Shadow from the cave mural of Supersonic. Ah, yeah, I could see that. That makes so much sense. Oh, that does. That explains why his spines are shaped that way. That explains everything. Yeah, that is insane. And it mentions too on this page that Gerald he sets up a region within the Ark to help keep the Biolizard alive, because it just kept growing and growing to the point where it couldn't support itself to live. So that's what that chamber, of course, was there for in the Ark. So you also get Biolizard lore. Because one's just a cute little salamander. And then there's another photo of Maria and Gerald. And then it goes into Black Doom. It's so silly that it's like the security footage, it's just like they just scribbled over Doom. It still shows his shape. So it's amazing that it kind of goes from the very beginning of the project, and then it just progresses through the timeline to when Doom comes along to help create Shadow. And then we're back now to this page where Maria helped design Shadow's jet shoes. And then Gerald says he's also researching Chaos Control to see if he can gain an understanding of it before Shadow awakens. And then underneath the drawing of the jet shoes, Gerald says, deep down I know this progress is superficial. Tangible at best. The larger issues remain. Blank the president, the blank, my family, I've... Is that a G? I've... I gleaned that there's a rift growing between... He sees a rift growing between his two sons. He says, but my love for them shouldn't be a divisive issue. And he says, I'm running out of time to help, like, cure Maria. And now on this page, Shadow awakens. So entry number 640 has been a whirlwind of events as of late. So Shadow awakens. Project Shadow is complete, and Shadow has awakened. I pre-programmed a great deal of data into his mind, but his ability to purge it out and apply it to his situation is remarkable. All of his vitals are strong, and there seems to be no signs of instability or mutation. He stands in stark contrast to the monster we have sealed below decks, aka the Biolizard. And there's a lovely sketch of Maria and Shadow looking out into space. And then in the next one, there's a sketch of Maria and Shadow, I guess, in class, in school. And Maria being enthusiastic to answer a question. Or ask a question. And it says, but all the successes of the physical and mental prowess come second to his relationship to Maria. I had hoped they would get along. But it's far better than that. She is his guide of the world, or to the world. And he is her steward, companion. Never have I seen such instant mutual friendship and trust between two beings. I am truly moved. They remind me why I've been working so hard. They bring me hope. Back on Earth, Maria's parents have been blessed with another little girl. So apparently Maria also has a younger sister. So they've already run tests to see if she has the same genetic disease, and apparently she does not have any that, like Maria has. So while this was welcome news, the unspoken commentary was received loud and clear. So I'm guessing at that point they're like, the parents probably were like, you can keep Maria on the Ark. Now that we have a new daughter that we can take care of and have in her place instead. That's what my guess is. Is that what that commentary was that Gerald thought was being exchanged? And Gerald again says, I must say, Maria, I must get my family back. Shadow, you are the key to it all. So he's like getting desperate to save Maria and cure her. And then in this one, he starts to question and starts to go a little cuckoo crazy. Entry number 670 or 706. My worst fears have come true. The Gizoid has absorbed enough weaponry and technology that it has started to get out of control. So it went into a rampage, resulting in the destruction of most of the Ark. I've deciphered the rest of the stone tablet. It says when the Gizoid had bared all that it could, it becomes the god of wrath, and all will be destroyed. Or all was destroyed. The researchers somehow managed to subdue the Gizoid and sealed it away. Luckily, it only had, I'm guessing, either like one Chaos Emerald or a Chaos Drive installed inside of it. Actually, yeah, it would be Chaos Emerald, because he says then if it were to have all 7 Chaos Emeralds installed, then it might have destroyed the whole planet. Dang! The Gizoid was too much of a liability. He tried destroying its core, but nothing I did worked. I understand too little of the technology that built him. My best hope is to try and, I guess, reprogram it. Reprogram the AI into a free-willed emotions-based AI. And then, I think that's, isn't that the capsule that Shadow was in? I can't tell from the security footage what exactly that is. That's this entry number blank. I've lost track of the days. Not very scientific of me. I'm strained. Something has to give. The Gizoid's rampage cursed the artificial chaos to behave erratically. And then text starts to get, or like the handwriting starts to get blurred. He's starting to not make sense. Interpreted to regain network control. Shadow, I'm thinking this is Shadow Race across the Ark. That's finding them quite expertly, but the damage is done. And SOS was sent to blink automatically. I dread the... I guess it might have been to gun. And these are the last few pages, oh boy, that I did not see before. Good God. What is this? So we got like equations here. Heritage of the... like it dates like Gizoid. Life from Pink. My own hand. I equipped both weapons with heart. All powers are not what it is to be obtained for oneself, but what is to be or from hearts that yearn for someone. I believe all conflict should cease to exist. Please, if there is anyone I guess he's asking someone to answer his prayers. Bring hope to humanity. He's going insane. Like, some of the pages are, like, torn and, like, burnt. But then the military guards landed on the... Oh boy, so this is probably when Gunn invades the Ark. Got sent to destroy the research project that I've been working on. My colleagues at the research facility. My granddaughter Maria, I hope you all are safe. Oh, this is just sad. And now he's just writing a lot of 0001s, 000011101110. He's losing his mind. Colony was completely down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into wrong hands. The Ark was shut down under threats that there had been an accident. So Gunn was afraid of like what the Biolizard would do, probably. Or what anyone would do if they had the Biolizard, so that's why they had shut it down. Dang. And now this is like the last couple pages. I found blanks. Name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. Oh, Maria. I found Maria's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her somehow, some way. I got scared as I was no longer able to control my thoughts. All I could think about was that I wanted it all to end. Based on my original projections, I was able to complete my project. Shadow I designed, it's mine to be perfect, pure. I will leave everything to him. If you wish, release and awaken it to the world. If you wish to fill the world with destruction. Dang. And then there's a photo there of Gerald, Marie, and Shadow. Yout! Unfortunately, it's difficult for me to like read portions of like these pages, and then a little bit of like this page too, like when he starts to just like lose his mind. It's just sad to just gradually just see him just sink into madness. And then, of course, Maria's death was the final straw. And then here's the back cover of it, and it has got like a gun sticker on it, and then Eggman puts a property of the Eggman Empire sticker on top of that. So that right there, everyone, is Gerald Robotnik's journal from start to finish. If there are sections in there that some of you were able to read better than I could, like, I'm able to read the majority of this. Some bits of the handwriting, especially towards, as I mentioned, the end here, were like a little bit more difficult to read, but it really puts into perspective more about like the story with Adventure 2. And it was also the same way for the Sonic 3 movie. That's what they portrayed Gerald as, was that he didn't care about Eggman. He didn't care about Ivo Robotnik at all. He's like, Maria's gone. I've lost everything. And he wanted the world to be destroyed. So it's a very sad tale. But as I mentioned, we're gonna get more lore on Maria, Gerald, and Shadow. To see this drawing, them to like say like Maria was the one that designed the shoes. And then have lore about the Gizoid. And Black Doom, of course. And then the Bio-Lizard. That I really appreciated. Learning more about the Bio-Lizard. And the Chaos Drives. And then the Chaos Emeralds. And Angel Island and the Master Emerald. And then learning that Gerald had 2 sons. So one of them had Dr. Eggman in the future. One of them did. We don't know their names or which one. But there it is. That's why it's like, even though like Sonic's been my favorite character since that's what I just grew up with, because it started off with Sonic. But I've said a few times before in this series that the story of Shadow, it's the most intriguing in the Sonic franchise. And I hope that we get like more stories and like deeper character development like this for like other characters in the future. Because that's what I loved about Adventure 2 is how more of a serious toned like game it was. It's like, oh, the world's gonna end if we don't stop Shadow and Eggman. Most importantly, Gerald Robotnik and the Bio-Lizard. And that's what I love too about Sonic Frontiers, was that it was more serious toned. Sonic had a deeper voice, so he was like a bit more mature. It's always nice and fun, and of course, to have like our typical Sonic being carefree and just like joking around and messing up Eggman's plans all the time. But it is also nice to get a mix of more mature based content to an extent as well within the franchise for Sonic. I feel the same way too with Star Wars for Andor, for example. Since I finished both seasons for Andor, it's become a favorite of mine just for like just how great the storytelling was, how mature and serious that it was. There wasn't much focus on the like Jedi, the Sith, the Force. It was just everyday, just people in the Star Wars galaxy trying to form a rebellion and try to defeat the Empire. And then learning about the Death Star and having to then get the Death Star plans from Scarif in Rogue One. And then that eventually leads into New Hope and the Battle of Yavin. I hope there'll be more content like that as well for Star Wars 2 in the future, where it's a little bit more mature based, because it's very powerful, it's very moving. The story with the massacre on Gorman, like watching Gorman was, boy. There's very powerful storytelling, very powerful scenes. So I would hope that the Sonic franchise will do similar things like that, more things like that too in the future for storytelling. That's just my own personal take. So feel free for you guys to share your thoughts as well, either in the stream chat or anyone that's watching this VOD post-stream, feel free to leave a comment on your thoughts of Gerald Robotnik's journal. And just anything regarding what I just said, either with the Sonic franchise or even the Star Wars franchise with Andor. So that is your Robotnik's journal, everyone. I am very glad that we got to be able to read that. So thank you for bearing with me on that. And we're almost 3 hours into the stream, boy oh boy. Yeah, I think I probably will be ending the stream because I'm going to get ready in the morning to go grocery shopping tomorrow. And I am tired. I had a full work week this week, so I do want to say again that I will not be live tomorrow, unfortunately. I was going to be, but I forgot that this weekend is Father's Day weekend. And this family coming into town for the weekend. So I'm going to have to postpone the Jurassic World Evolution 2 live stream to next Friday. Since I get off work early next Friday, I'll be streaming at 2 p.m. next Friday, so that will be when we do our dinosaur stream for Evolution 2 to see the free update that has decoration pieces for promotional material for Evolution 3 when that gets released in October. Very excited for that game. So next Tuesday I'll be streaming Power Wash Simulator again. And then, as I said, next Friday will be Jurassic World Evolution 2, and then Saturday, I can either stream Sonic Generations or try to stream Lego Jurassic World. Try to do one more episode of that. If OBS and Steam will cooperate with me on that day, I will have to see. Yo, Mr. Bose, welcome to the stream. How are we doing, Mr. Bose? Or Mr. Boa. Mr. Boa says, you'll actually have the physical one. There's a physical copy of this journal book that you can get. You can get a physical copy of Gerald Robotnik's journal. Oh, I would love to have a physical copy of it, actually. Yes. Oh, is it on like is it on Sega's website at all, or like? I'll have to look that up. This is yay. And thank you for the 10 likes for today's stream. Boaz, got it. Boaz. Sorry. I apologize for the mispronunciation. Thank you for correcting me. Thank you, Boaz. It's alright. I try. But, yeah, I'll just see what I stream next Saturday. Eric says the journal is really good because it gives us a lot more background information. It really does. It really does. I'm very glad for it. Again, just this sketch of Angel Island and the Master Emerald Shrine. Makes me wonder for all that like writing that was on Gerald Robotnik's cell in Adventure 2, if maybe a lot of that writing would have included a lot of these entries from his journal. Mr. OS says, I'm curious why they censored some words. Some of it is, like, they're mainly names. Like, Maria, Shadow. Names, like, their names are censored sometimes in this. Gun, I'm pretty certain, has its name censored in this. And, his two sons, their names are censored. We don't know what the sons' names are. Like Angel Island, I think, like the Master Emerald, Chaos Emeralds were censored. So it was mainly just like names that were. Yeah, apparently Gerald Robotnik had two sons. And then one of them had Eggman. Because this photo is of the two sons graduating. And then Maria as a baby. And then this must be like young Eggman with Maria. And the Gizoid android was from Sonic Chronicles, was it not? The game that had Shade the Echidna. Well, another Eggman? Yeah, we did not know that either until this journal. But the more we know. And again, more background story for the Biolizard. That I was always curious about, like, the Biolizard as a kid. It's like how it came to be. And I'm glad that that question was answered. That makes you look forward to another Sonic game with the story. Yeah, it's like I would love for them to continue making stories like this. That's why I've always loved Adventure 2 for the story, of course, and then the Chow Garden, because the Chow Garden in Adventure 2 is just amazing. I eventually will be streaming Sonic Adventure 2 sometime in the future. So expect a lot of Chow Garden content when that happens. And then I also will eventually play Sonic Adventure, the first one. I know the Chow Garden is also in the original Adventure game too, but I prefer Adventure 2. So that's that. Property of the Eggman Empire. There you go, that's Gerald's journal, everyone. Insane. So, I think that'll be it for me for tonight. I want to thank you all so much for being here, for being a part of the stream. Thank you for the 10 likes. Thank you for sharing my content, for subscribing, watching, being a part of this community. It's awesome. And again, congratulations to Yarin and Gabku for the 2 gifted memberships from Endless. W to Endless. Thank you again, Endless, as well, for being a channel member. As I mentioned at the very beginning of the stream, that next week I will also have a fun announcement to eventually release at some point. I will make that announcement on both Discord and YouTube. so keep your eyes out for that. I've also been working on some exclusive like video content as well. So I've been having some fun with a couple of other projects that I eventually will be releasing too. But yeah, the next time you guys will see me live will be Tuesday for Power Wash Simulator, and then next Friday will be Jurassic World Evolution 2. And then next Saturday I could either stream Sonic Generations or try to stream Lego Jurassic World. I would love to just close the chapter on that game properly. Because the last 2 times I've tried, the first time the stream connection ended poorly. And then the last time I tried, OBS and Steam wouldn't work. So I kind of just had to just turn it into a news podcast, just chatting stream. For the first time ever. And I still gotta work on that too. I gotta still work on the just chatting podcast background idea. Just in case if we do more of those in the future. Because you guys said that you enjoyed that. But I mean, I think this, apart from like trying to get the like last bits of collectible pieces for like Radical Highway, and then trying another take at trying to get S ranks for Radical Highway and Mental Overlord in hard mode, and then Lizard in hard mode. But and then getting the last few full pieces for the rocket ship. Apart from that, and then open all the collectibles, we're pretty much, I think, done with Shadow Generations. I've gotten as close as I can possibly get, almost. Let's see if I click on, was it records? Well, clear stage is 100%. But the collection completion is 83.5. But still, that's a pretty good percentage, I think. So I definitely will do another stream for Shadow Generations within like the next couple weeks. And we're very close to getting Sonic Generations done too. Like we got all the Red Star rings, and I got all of the Hidden Chow for Classic Sonic's stages. I only need to get a few left for Modern Sonic for the Chow, and then Sonic's will be done. So eventually we will be putting Generations to a close for both Sonic and Shadow. And probably in the meantime, before Evolution 3 for Jurassic World gets released in October, I want to spend additional time working on the ecosystem sandbox idea that we had. So, like I said, I might have Fridays and Saturday streams for the near future be for Jurassic World Evolution 2. So that way we can try to finish up that project if I wanted to maybe even try to finish the challenge mode for Evolution 2. Finish those as well, maybe, before Evolution 3 gets released. And plus, we will eventually get Sonic Racing Crossroads in September as well, so we got a few months to go. But again, thank you all so very much for being a part of the stream, for being a part of the community, being a part of this journey for Sonic X Shadow Generations. Means a lot to me. Thank you all so very much. I hope you all have a good weekend. So I will take a little break this weekend for a holiday. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday. So, wherever you guys are in the world, I hope you all have a good day, afternoon, evening, and night. You guys are the best. You're awesome. Be safe. Be kind. Enjoy yourselves. And I will see you again soon for the next episode of Sonic X Shadow Generations. Bye-bye!